what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just doing a quick review. I'm headed to the gym and I'm going running, so I'm gonna sweat a lot, and I don't want to put on a full foundation face because it is first thing in the morning, so I can come home and shower and make myself look pretty the rest of the day. But I don't want all of that while I'm at the gym because that causes more breakouts. I do, however, want at least a little bit of coverage because I obviously have some red spots and blemishes. I'm not gonna try and hide it. I do have those. So I did buy the Maybelline New York, the Fit Me Concealer. This one here, I am going to be testing it out while I'm at the gym and all day wear and tear, and if it lasts through the gym or if it makes my skin look horrible at the gym. So I'm gonna put this on real fast. I'll just have this and then I'll put on mascara, and that'll be what I use to go to the gym. So let's do a first impression and see where we go from there. Try and put it on these drier spots and see how it does on dry spots too. A concealer can cover, you know, that's what it's supposed to do, but dry spots especially, I do want to test how it does on those as well as just your everyday acne spots. So up on my chin. These are dry. Okay. These are normal. I have neutral undertones, and I did get the cool shade. This is the cool ivory, and I thought I would want that, but I'm wondering if it's too much now. Maybe I should have done neutral with the normal one, but we'll see. I thought lighter would be better for coverage, so let's test it. I'm just gonna blend with my finger because, you know, why not? Okay, I guess a little goes a long way. Alright, well, we all know that I'm a slow blender, but I did just want to say that I would go with the concealer that matches your natural undertones. I thought matching a cooler shade with the warmer redness of acne or irritated skin would balance each other out better, but I think that if I had just gone with the neutral undertone ivory, it would have been much better and much smoother and much easier to blend. If you were in a pinch and you weren't able to get your hands on the concealer that matched your undertones, you would be okay. I am able to make this one look good and look natural, but I just think it's much easier to go with the one that matches with your undertones. Now I'm just gonna continue on blending here with my tapping versus rubbing it in, especially on the dry spots. I find that rubbing it in is going to get that product into the grooves and unevenness of whatever dry skin spots you have, and then it's going to get under there and help to peel those and make them stick out worse, rather than just dabbing it on or patting it on the way that I'm doing. This way just make sure it's a nice even layer and makes it look better for the entire day. Okay, my first impression is it covered okay, but I think it made my skin tone look worse as a whole. I don't want to have to put on foundation. I'm not going to, but wow, this does not look very good. This would probably be better under foundation. Ugh. Okay, mascara. Apply my mascara. Some of these extra red spots again. See if we can't even out that skin tone. I'm worried that when I'm at the gym and start sweating, it's going to enhance the red spots and make my pale skin look even more pale where it's not red, and I'm going to look sick like I normally do if I don't have a good foundation or concealer on. I guess we will have to see. So this is my gym face here. Just mascara, just concealer. I'm gonna go to the gym now. I will show you when I get back before I shower and wash my face, and then I'm also going to have to do my makeup just for the normal day after I'm done in my shower this morning. So you'll see me apply this again, but this time it will go under foundation, and we'll see how it lasts all day too. So talk to you guys when I get back. Oh, I've never told you guys how much I hate running. Why do I do it? Hi, I just got back from the gym. I did a 30-minute run. Definitely sweat a lot. I don't look nearly as sick as I thought I was going to, so I guess that's a good sign. And I guess even this wonderful spot that was especially dry, this one that was especially dry, and I showed you these, they didn't end up nearly as dry as I would have expected them to. So I'm gonna go shower, I'm gonna go wash my face, and then I'll come back and apply makeup for the rest of my day using this concealer. If you saw in my last video, I did review my foundation, and it is really good coverage foundation, so I don't need a ton of concealer, but I do want to see concealer being the base instead of my foundation being the base, if it will stay and have that coverage all day long. And then I'll apply it again after my foundation so you can see, you know, both sides of it. For now, I'm gonna go shower. Give me just a second here. Okay, thank you for holding. I am now on my third outfit for this video. Anyways, on to the video. I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing my makeup. I will, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Whenever I test stuff, I never wear primer, so no primer today for the purpose of just seeing how well this concealer does by itself. Go. It's probably fine. I don't know how long this little tube is going to last, but if I'm using this much every day, I'd say it will probably last about a month, which isn't the greatest in the world, but I also don't have acne this bad all the time, so it kind of just depends on how much use you need to get out of it. I do need to get used to the idea that a little goes a long way with this stuff. You don't want your concealer to be your foundation. Okay, so these drier spots here, you can see they don't look like super dry and white. It's not like they held on to the concealer in one of those awful, dreadful ways. So again, we're back to this concealer only. Now let's apply the rest of my face. Do the foundation next. So here we are with the foundation on top of the concealer. I think that they blended really well together. I was a little bit surprised. You can't tell that they're separate concealer spots as opposed to foundation, which I loved. I am not a huge spender on concealers. I prefer foundation and maybe an eyeshadow palette or two to actually splurge and spend money on. So for a concealer that was just like $6 or $7, this is doing okay so far. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and do my eyes now. I like to do concealer, contour, blush after eyes, just in case you do get fallout or anything like that. You don't want that to fall on top of what you've already done and ruin it, and then you have to take it off and start over again anyway. So I'm gonna do my eyes real quick here. Okay, eyes are now done, so let's reapply this concealer here. I always do under my eyes again after I've done eye makeup, just because my eyelashes are crazy and I always get mascara under my eyes. I didn't do terrible today, but we will do that anyway. So one more time under the eyes here. There we go. Okay, now the spots that need gone over again, I think just look like this here. Obviously that dry one. And then I might just apply one more time to this on my cheek. And I think that will be good. So here we go there.
Again, I can definitely see spots that have concealer versus spots that don't, but I also think that's because I chose a cool shade instead of the neutral one for my neutral skin. Walmart was out of like everything when I went, but I think that it actually covered pretty good without making things look worse than what they might have already done. So now I'm gonna go in with my contour and some blush and finish out. Okay, that's it for makeup today, and this is my face. With the foundation and everything on, I think the concealer blended really well. It doesn't feel like it's drying things out, but again, we'll see at the end of the day, so I will be back. Okay, I'm in my pajamas again, so fourth outfit change, but foundation and concealer. The spots where the concealer was, it did get a little drier than if I don't wear concealer, but it's not terrible, and I didn't have to like reapply. A lot of times concealer will kind of come off within a few hours, so I didn't have to reapply. I think that was pretty good. I think after the gym I didn't look sick. I think that it works good on top of as well as underneath my foundation, and it didn't cause my foundation to slide off of my face. I think that overall it did pretty well, just some minor drying, but that's normal for my skin when I have acne breakouts and dry areas, so it's really not even that bad. So I think this is a concealer that if I were in a store, I would go looking for it if I was on a budget and didn't have time to make returns and stuff later. As I said earlier, it does seem like a small amount, which is a trade-off because concealers that are the same price were like twice this much. Granted, a little goes a long way with this stuff, but even still, I think this would only last me about a month. So there's some pros and cons, but my first impression and first day with this concealer, I did like it. I think next time I would just get the normal ivory instead of the 0.1 cool ivory. So go with your skin tone, even though you're supposed to go lighter. Do a lighter shade, but don't change your undertones. Other than that, pros and cons, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good concealer. So that is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I did like the fact that in it had chamomile, which I didn't announce at the beginning, but it does have chamomile extract in it, which is actually really good for your skin, so I think that's definitely a bonus in the concealer. And maybe that's why it's a smaller amount for the same price compared to other concealers, because it has that ingredient in there. But other than that, I think it's pretty good concealer. So this is one that if you wanted to pick up, you would be safe with. It stays on decently well, and you know, in the beginning I showed you I didn't wear a primer today because I really wanted to see this concealer in action by itself. So at the gym and all day, it did pretty good for my wear out test. I was definitely impressed with that one. So this concealer gets a thumbs up for me. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video, you guys. Feel free to like and subscribe for more product reviews and how-tos, and I will see you for my next video. Thanks for watching.